Hello everybody, this is ELIZ-SHA Keating from WisdomSeekers.net, and that's my logo. My .net is up. I have a good webmaster if you want to know more about her and get in contact, reach out to me. I will give you the information to reach out to her. My logo is anywhere that I am: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. So this is for their signs: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, for June 2nd, 2023. And yes, interesting. Lots of energy, lots of work. But it starts out with a warning. I guess June 2nd is a day of pay attention. It's not a big deal. You can handle it, but just be aware. And I've got the Seven of Swords. And Seven of Swords has been coming up a lot lately. And that is somebody who's backstabbing, trying to pull the wool over your eyes, etc., etc. You know that it's happening. The difference this time is you can see why it's happening. You not only know why it's happening, but see why that person is being kind of nasty. And you understand from your heart's energy why that person is trying to pull you down. And once you do that, once you can see why people are nasty or negative or trying to pull you down, usually you look at them and you have compassion, because usually it means that they're not feeling good about themselves, they're not happy with their life circumstances, so they're trying to hurt other people. That's a very common event. Okay, so the next energy is exactly what I was saying. That's the Knight of Pentacles. Is that you're not triggered by it the same way you have been before. If it's actually going to cause you problems, then yes, you need to deal with it. That is just the way it is. But you're not triggered. Your power center is not going, well, I have to deal with this. I have to put them in their place. I have to do that. You don't. And it's really a waste of energy trying to one-up them. Well, what does happen, the Temperance, is even better than one-upping them, is that you clean away this old energy so that it no longer has an effect on you. And again, this is like throwing a rock into a pond that's calm. It has concentric rings of energy that wave out. So what you do will affect your energy, but it will also clear up other people's energy around it. So when it's time for them to go through the same thing, it's easier. No, you're right, it's not fair. But this is the way the universe has set it up. So people 50 years ago or 40 years ago were going through things. They had to work 5 times as hard as you do now to get to a minor effect of clearing. But with people like me, who did things in the 70s and 80s and 90s, hadn't done that, where would you be now, right? So yeah, the people that came before, we had to work and push harder to get through what now takes a couple of hours or a couple of days would take months. So be grateful that you're doing this for other people, because it will at the end make everything move so much smoother. For all the people who jump on in the last few minutes, they get to go through things so much easier. And no, it's too late. You're already awake. You cannot go back and do it the easy way. All right, so it brings us to an Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is about being happy. But it's a different way of feeling happy. Where before you go and you see somebody who fell and slipped on the ice, you think, oh, that's hilarious, it's slapstick. And now what makes you happy is seeing a dozen roses presented to a beautiful human being. And that gives, so the difference is the level or vibration of energy that makes you happy. And so it's a new vibration that makes you happy. So there is the qualifier today for the second, the Two of Pentacles, is that be aware that whatever you're doing is creating ripples that other people are not yet aware of. And these ripples that people are not yet aware of, it's going to change a lot of lives, because you are choosing to go through this hook, this obstacle. You will find that it will make things move in a faster, easier way. So a lot of this has to do with the moon, with the subconscious. But we're moving, people who are aware are moving out of the subconscious. Well, you're aware that the subconscious is there and that you have things to work through, but you don't try to push it down anymore. You pull it up, you work with it, so that the subconscious moves into the level of wisdom. So you were moving the subconscious into a way of being wise and in wisdom. Does that sound good to you? I think that's a great thing, that you have the ability to say yes to dealing with hooks and anchors, because it gives you the chance to celebrate. And we will be happy when this is all through. When all's said and done, you will be very happy with what's happening. So, a long-winded story, but it's a day of transmutation. Namaste, namasko. I love you, and you I do love. Bye.